What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have another update on Bonk, where it has dropped another 5% in the last 24 hours, and over the week guys it has been quite volatile, up and down, but overall it is down 15%. So we're going to be going through what is next for Bonk. Is it going to keep dropping? Is there a potential pump coming soon in January? And looking at both buyers and sellers point of view, what is the best option right now? Is it to buy it, is it to sell it, or is it to just completely avoid it? Because as you guys can see, it's literally pumped up like 10 to 15,000% in a space of about 2 months, and right now dropping in value. And those of you guys who invested into it in mid-December are probably on a major loss right now. So before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel. And for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So looking at the yearly chart, yes, it does look very much like a pump and dump token, and hence why a lot of you guys are saying it's a scam and so on. But when it was pumping in early to mid-December, I did warn you guys the crypto is most likely going to drop down in value in late December and early January, which is exactly what's happened. And I did let you guys know that it was a very risky investment. But some of you guys are also saying that this crypto is going to pump up quite high in the next couple of weeks and months in 2024. That's what we're going to be going through in today's video. So we are looking at the daily chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I'm going to be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this, and I'm going to bring up the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are looking at the daily chart, and we can see that Bonk is still performing lower than the SMA indicator here in purple, meaning it is not performing too well and lower than expected. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So on the bright side, other than Bonk dropping, the Bitcoin has pumped up nearly 4% in the last 24 hours and did hit over $45,500 earlier today. And yes, the crypto market is up in the last 24 hours, but I did tell you guys Bonk is very unlikely to follow a similar pattern, and it clearly hasn't. So zooming into the 30-minute chart, we can see that the blue and the orange line are still looking bearish, heading towards the negative direction, meaning drops in value are expected from Bonk over the next 12 to 14 hours. So essentially by midday tomorrow to tomorrow afternoon, Bonk should be trading at a slightly lower value than where it is at the moment, meaning more drops in value are expected. Reason for that is, as I mentioned previously, it is likely to drop down further because it's overvalued and it's going for a price correction right now, and it's got a long way to go for the price correction. So all I'm expecting right now is slow and steady drops in value, just like what's been happening over the last 2 weeks. Zooming into the hourly chart, next couple of weeks, what can we see here? Again, the blue and the orange line are still looking quite steep, heading towards the bearish direction, looking very negative. So more drops in value are expected from Bonk over the next 7 to 8 days. So towards the end of this week, early next week, Bonk should again be dropping another about 10 to 15% is what I would say. So over the last week guys, it has dropped 15%. So it's likely to carry on in that direction. Again, yes, it may hit the odd green day in between, just like it did last week, but the overall outcome seems to be more on the negative side. So guys, do expect more red days from Bonk over the next 7 to 8 days. Dropping another 10 to 15% is what I would say as of right now. Moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks again still looking bearish, looking negative, heading towards the bearish direction. So exact same guys, more drops in value are expected from Bonk over the next 6 to 8 weeks, potentially late February, early March 2024. I am expecting Bonk to have gone through once again an overall drop in value, and at this point it should be trading at a much lower value than where it is at the moment, potentially dropping down about 60 to 70% from where it is right now is what I'm expecting. However, I know a lot of people don't agree with me. A lot of you guys are saying that yes, it is going to drop down over the next couple of weeks and then potentially pump back up in May, June, July. However, I'm not expecting that. But if I do, if my predictions do change, and if Bonk do manage to come up with a upgrade or an update that can potentially have a major impact on the value of Bonk, either in a positive or negative direction, I will make sure to keep you guys updated as much as I can and as soon as I can on my Instagram page and on my YouTube channel as well. So make sure you guys stay subscribed and turn on the bell notifications to get notified every time I upload. So bringing on the Fibonacci scale, as you guys can see, we are resisting at the dark green zone here, which again could mean that it is getting ready for a potential pump up in value. However, that is not what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to drop down into the green zone over the coming week or two, and then dropping back into the red zone towards the end of January, February and March as well, for it to keep dropping all the way down to where it was trading back in October, November time. Sorry, not November, September, October time. That's where I'm expecting it to drop down to over the coming weeks and months as well. So again, I'm not expecting any sort of pump from Bonk at the moment. Going into the CoinMarketCap website here, we can see the trading volume has gone up by 45% in the last 24 hours to $170 million in trading. Reason for that is yesterday it did take quite of a pump on New Year's Day, guys, as you guys can see here. So a lot of people thought, you know what, it's New Year's, it's pumping, let me invest into it and so on. However, the next day, which is today, it's literally dropping back down in value. So overall, it hasn't been performing too well. It did get a lot of people hopes high. However, yeah, it is dropping back down in value, and it's likely to carry on dropping over the next couple of weeks and months as well. But yeah, this is my take and my prediction on Bonk, guys. Let me know if after New Year's, if any of your predictions have changed on this crypto. Comment down below, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are still sticking up to your predictions and how many of you guys have changed your views on the crypto, as in it's going to keep dropping or it's going to pump soon and so on and so on. So make sure to comment them down below. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and it means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it is free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.